everyone, and welcome. My name is Leah Johansson.
And I'm Lauren Malone.
And we're the creators of the Curiosity Institute. So, as I just mentioned, I'm Leah, and I'm a master's student here at Iowa State University in the Applied Linguistics program. And my research interests right now are creating apps and web platforms that will make language learning fun and easy for people. So making it less boring than it is right now. Outside of school, my interests include drawing, obviously, cosplay. I really like to sew and create things, and also anime and manga, which is kind of what got us into where we are right now.
Again, my name is Lauren, and I am a PhD student here at Iowa State, and I am in the Rhetoric and Professional Communication program. My research interests include writing across curriculums and writing program administration. So basically, I'm interested in teaching everyone to write. But outside of school, my extracurricular interests are music. I play a couple of instruments, but I also like writing for fun. So usually it's writing novels and that sort of thing, but I'm excited to have a go at writing a webcomic. So once upon a time, we were waiting for linguistics classes to start, sociolinguistics, and I was sort of eavesdropping on a conversation that Leah was having with another one of our classmates and overheard something about her drawing, and so I butted in and asked, "Hey, do you really like to draw?" And she responded, "Yes." And that was the start of it.
So I'm the kind of person that will just hand over my notebook to anyone who vaguely wants to see it. So I handed it over, and Lauren flipped through and saw all of my horrible drawings and was like, "Wow, this is great. Do you want to do a webcomic with me? I have an idea." And I was really intrigued because aside from a long-running story I've been working on with a friend for like 3 years, I'm really bad at ideas. So I was like, sure, hit me. I will gladly look at any ideas you have.
Which was a bad thing to tell me because I didn't send her one idea, I sent her roughly 15. So all of them also varied in degrees of both completeness and insanity. So there were some rough sketches that were basically, I don't know, I have questions about Dementors, and stuff like that, vague references to various movies and books that we both like. But the one that was the most complete was the Curiosity Institute, and that was also the one that was kind of the most original, and I guess the one that stuck out because that was what we started talking about, and a few Facebook conversations later, we decided, yeah, we're gonna give this a try, so let's do it.
So my background in art is kind of a long story. I've been drawing for a very long time. When I was little, I used to draw all kinds of animals, horses, mostly dragons for some reason. Dragons was a big thing for me as a child. And then when I got into high school, I got into manga, and that really made me start drawing people as opposed to just animals. So I have some actual classes and training under my belt in things like watercolor and colored pencil and ink art, but I'm mostly self-taught ever since then. So ever since I was in high school, I've been drawing and drawing and drawing, and that's really the only way to get better. So at this point, I'm comfortable enough with my art to be like, hey, I can put this on the internet. It's fine. Like, take a look. I can draw vaguely decent humans. But I don't really have any real talent at writing my own stories. So I was really happy to find Lauren, whose interest lies completely in that direction.
Yeah. So I'm basically the polar opposite in that I'm fantastic at having ideas for stories, and I'm a decent writer. Can't draw to save my life, and so I'm, exactly the opposite side of the coin. But same thing, I've been writing since I was little. It was actually built into the curriculum of the schools that I went to, that we would write fiction each year. So I've been writing literally since about the 3rd grade. And always really loved to do it. It was always really fun for me. Took a bunch of different creative writing classes in college, and usually what I write are short stories and novels. So this is actually the first time that I've had a go at writing for a webcomic, but I'm really excited to have the experience, and it's gonna be a lot of fun.